Hey, all my fellas out there, welcome to another episode of Cook Your Way to the Cookie. I am Chef Garland Raiford, and what we're doing tonight is that we are going to make midnight tacos. We've got steak that's been marinated with a little bit of chili garlic sauce, onions, salt, pepper, garlic. We're good here. We've got shrimp done with onions and a sweet chili sauce. And then we also have mushrooms done with salt, jerk seasoning, salt and pepper. Now, we also have cilantro, carrots, and lettuce. All right, so she called you up out of the blue. It's late. You have no idea what's going on, and you need to come up with a meal. This is where we're at. So, we've come up with three different options because we don't know what exactly she eats this late at night. So we came up with steak, we came up with shrimp, we came up with mushrooms. All very relatively cheap, simple items that we could get at any corner grocery store and we can prep pretty quickly. This is the idea. Now, from there, we're going to start with the food. All right? I got some marinated steak here, quickly marinated, doesn't take more than 20 minutes. I've added a little bit of spicy sambal or garlic chili paste. And I put about 2 tablespoons in there, along with salt, pepper, onions, garlic, all of that goodness, because meat can take that hit. So we don't have to play gentle with it. It'll take it all. Now we're going to get this pan started. Not much else is needed from this point forward because this is a very quick dish. Everything here is quick. Muhammad Ali quick. I cut off the lights. I was in the bed before the lights went off quick. This is the idea. We're trying to be fast with this. All right, so I'm cooking the meat first because the other 2 things that we have are going to be very, very quick. They're not going to take a lot of time to cook, but the meat is going to take just a bit of time. That's why we're starting it first. Everything else is going to be 5 minutes behind it. Perfect time for a cocktail. Okay, we're about 2 minutes in. Now we're going to start the rest of the process. I've got a couple of pans that are left over. We've put about a tablespoon of olive oil in each one of them because neither one of these have a lot of fat. You need that fat to actually make something happen here. Now we're going to get this to about a medium heat. Remember, olive oil kind of gets at a smoke point at 350 degrees. So you want to be really careful. You don't want it to get too hot because it'll start smoking and making a mess. All right? Yes, I'm using my fingers. Relax. These are portobello mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms, creminis, which are baby portobellos, shiitakes, hen in the woods, all depending on what you decide you want to get onto. Now as we move over, as you see, the beef is working its way. All the sauce is working. We're letting this reduce down. And the very last thing that we're going to do is add the shrimp in. Why? Because it doesn't take shrimp that long to cook. Alright, gentlemen, you will know when the mushrooms are ready when they are GBD, golden brown and delicious. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to do the shrimp because it doesn't take very long to do shrimp. So what we're going to do is that after everything else is done, we're going to put the shrimp in. I found the biggest shrimp that I could find, which is going to give us just a little more time. The sweet sambal sauce, it's going to be there. This is going to be about no longer than 6 minutes. So you have to be careful on that. 6 minutes and the shrimp are going to be done. Alright, this whole dish took about 12 minutes to put together. Now, shrimp are done. You get a little bit of golden brown on the outside, but they're also plump, not over dried. The mushrooms, golden brown and delicious. They all look like they've got a nice color to them. The onions are nicely sweated out, and then they're done. The beef is probably the longest part, and you can tell when all of the sauce, all of the extra liquid has gone away. So from there, now we plate. Once again, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. She just called me up. I wanted to make her something special. She wasn't expecting to have lettuce wraps. So, but midnight tacos, you can do this with corn tortillas, flour tortillas, whatever you like. That's the reason why we're just using lettuce wraps at this moment in time. Just kind of going off the cuff, off the fly. It's still a taco. You're still going to wrap it up. What we have here, a little mushroom. We're going to put this right down in the center of it. Don't overload it. Little carrots. A little cilantro. Great for the vegan girls out there. Rip that up a little bit. Make sure you wash your cilantro. Now, for the rest, and you're only going to need 2 of these, because once again, you don't want to overload the lettuce wrap. It's the same idea. A little bit of cilantro, a little bit of carrots. Bada boom, bada bang. For those meatitarians out there, here we go with a little bit of meat. Cilantro, carrots, and boom. You eat these the same way that you eat a regular taco. Wrap it up, roll it up, put it in your mouth. Very simple. All you have to do now, get you a bottle of nice champagne, and you're good to go. Remember, women aren't complicated. They just want to be fed. All you got to do is cook your way to the cookie.